Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Son Show. Today is the Sunday showcase for the month of October.
That's right, folks. Tonight we will be showing off all of the crafts and paint jobs we did over the course of October 2022. Starting with the Temple of the Bat. You want to get those lights? Let's move that out of the way. As you can see, the tea lights turned out pretty good. I'm going to turn this off just for a second so you can see how they look in a relatively unlit room.
By relatively, you mean
Yeah,
entirely.
entirely, except for the sign in the background. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna wait till it comes back around one more time. Turn back on the lights. In a dimly lit room, this should really sell it. And let's get a couple of characters on the board. To give you an idea of scale and what have you. That one's a little turned more than I like. And we didn't decide to fill the doorway with the throne because we have other plans for that particular miniature. So this works. This works well as a doorway or a throne room. Grim said he's going to actually do the same, more or less, build with his bat that he has. That's grim to
We're
see.
still cutting off the eyes. I meant the ears.
Yeah, he actually cut off the ears.
Good.
Just to make you happy. But not bad for, less than $5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, plus the price of the XPS foam, but any good
We already have
crafter,
a bunch of those.
any good crafter should have a nice supply of XPS foam, and this would have worked just as well with regular white polystyrene, styrofoam that you get from all kinds of different packing products and things like that.
Maybe not just as well, but it would have worked.
Yeah. The sides, the beveled sides, and what have you would have been a little harder to, work with, but the top surface would have been just fine. And we'll probably get a bit of use out of this in one of our next games. Let's move on to, let's let this, let's bring on the next craft, but put them on here just because it will work. Let me let this spin around one more time. These were the superhero figures that we got from Dollar Tree.
Which we were supposed to do last time, but...
Yeah, they were going to be for the superhero month, but that, life got in the way. So we just worked them into Halloween, and I think in the long run they actually work. Put him behind the temple there, the altar. There's our Bat Demon.
I don't know where to put this, so I'll put it here.
We'll put them like this so the camera can get... this was Wonder Woman with some added wings. This was Cyborg with extra Cyborg arms. And, of course, Batman attached to a rubber bat. And if we, once again, put the heroes on the table, it works well to have them as some sort of giant figures. Or you could even, scale your entire game to... I think these would probably be close to 40 millimeter scale miniatures.
I think that's what they are, roughly.
But if you want to use them as giants or avatars or, things like that, this one I think turned out to be my favorite.
If you gave him a different head, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't have anything handy. I was looking for that rock from the wrestler head, but I couldn't find it. And
well, I wasn't saying that a non-human head, so it could just be a big robot.
Oh, okay. But not too shabby. I'm not going to spin it around because there's no point in that.
Yeah.
But I will put them up front so we can make room for the next craft. which was our Orktober craft challenge with Armstrong from Mad Eye Miniatures. We turned that action figure into an orc dreadnought with a bit of a Frankenstein head. I actually had a lot of fun.
You realize those are real screws now?
Yes, for the electrodes. I couldn't get his neck in, right. Normally, Frankenstein had electrodes in his neck, but I figured I'll put them in the forehead or in the temples, and it worked. Not too bad for...
It also makes it look slightly more, well, I guess technically ogre.
Yeah, I knew you were going to see the Shrek look to it, but it turned out pretty good for $1.25 plus some odds and ends from different things out of our bits box, and you should all have a really robust bits box.
We all should.
If not an entire garage full of garbage to work your magic with. Those were the crafts of the month. Now, on to... You want me to do the extra credit or the Dragons of the Month?
You did extra credit?
Yes, I did extra credit. Yeah, you know that.
No, I didn't.
Well, let's show those off real quick. When I showed off the famous Monsters set from Heritage 1980, I was challenged to paint the entire set of 25mm figures, and I obviously took up that challenge and did all of these with almost nothing but Army Painter speed paints, and it was a lot of fun. The smaller scale wasn't that much of a big deal for me. Let's see, get Dracula and Bride of Frankenstein in the background. Igor. The hero. Dr. Frankenstein. And it took me about a week to get them all done. Painting in front of the TV after everybody had gone to bed, and it was a lot of fun. And I can't recommend these Army Painter speed paints enough. I didn't need to use any washes except in a few cases, like this individual's. The blue is entirely Army Painter wash. Little things like that. The blue jeans were also just to get that denim, that faded denim look to them. But I could have painted the entire set with nothing but speed paints now that I have the whole collection of speed paints. And if you don't have them, I would recommend going over to Miniature Market. Now that they're moved into the new location, their shipping time should be a bit
faster.
And for the price of less than $4 a bottle, they'll last you a good long time, and you will save quite a bit of money. Now on to the Dragon of the Month. You want to give me Batman? I'll put him up front here. This is the Ghost Dragon. I'm guessing you want me to turn the spin table on. Just put it right there. Okay. Yeah.
He doesn't fit here.
Yeah.
It's the table.
Oh, okay.
Ruining everything.
Okay, just put them on the...
Just remove it.
Okay.
So you can get a full view.
See him in all his glory. Should probably move him back just so you can...
No.
Well, then why have the light on?
You're right. I thought the light would be...
No, it's not going to go through because it's opaque plastic underneath. But this thing turned out fantastic. The clear plastic is such a benefit.
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily a benefit.
Well, for making things look ghostly.
Okay, definitely is there.
We have quite a few other miniatures from Archon Studios.
Though I will say, painting things that are clear is always a challenge because you don't know when to stop.
Right, because if you paint too much, you ruin the clear plastic effect.
But if you paint too little,
then why bother painting?
It looks lazy.
Why don't we bring...
I hope that I got a...
Nubble out there. Finally finished him. He was a lot of fun as well. Super easy build. This wasn't as complicated as I thought, but the next time we get one, we're going to hollow it out and put a tea light or some sort of lighting in there just so it's always lit up.
Just like we did with the
Blue Dragon.
Just better, because the Blue Dragon is a good example of not painting enough. I mean, I covered most of it, but it didn't. It just looks like I put blue over the areas that worked clear, which is kind of what I did. This one, I hope at least that I got a mix with not painting too much, but also not painting too little.
And like I was saying earlier, we have a lot of the the Archon Studios clear. Well, not just the dragons. We have all the dragons, but the clear plastic models that come in their various Kickstarters and stretch goal boxes. The clear plastic, it just makes it very easy to just get them on the table as ghostly miniatures, and they stand out from the rest of the painted miniatures. But there you have it. That is what we did this month. What did you guys do this month? And before we go, we want to wish our good friend Armstrong a very happy birthday. His birthday is Halloween. That's Armstrong from Mad Eye Miniatures. That's the craft challenge we made. I hope you guys will go over to Armstrong Mad Eye Miniatures YouTube channel and check out what he made for Orktober. His project, I only got a quick glimpse of it, but he used almost exclusively leftover orcs from Games Workshop's Warhammer 40k and Kill Team and that sort of thing, and just made something very orky, obviously. That's his jam, and we went the opposite route and used nothing from any actual gaming product whatsoever. Everything is scrap junk, kit bash, whatever you want to call it, trash bash. The only thing that might be, well, no, not even that. Everything was just bits and pieces from our junk drawers. And Armstrong, hope you had a happy birthday, or are having a happy birthday, or will have a happy birthday. I'm not sure exactly of the time difference. I think it's Halloween right now in the UK. But if not, happy birthday, and many, many more. Can't wait to see what you did, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see this one, because I'm sure you will get quite a giggle, don't you think, when he sees the face?
Yeah.
So from all of us here at Shadow and Son, we hope you guys are having a great day, a great weekend. Happy Halloween. We will see you guys again real soon, and
good night.
Bye, everybody.